Hello everyone, this is SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing FTB Beyond. And yeah, I haven't done a lot. Between episodes. Just did a little bit of building, a little bit of cleaning up, and yeah, not a ton of stuff, but we're gonna get to a bunch of cool stuff today. Let's go check it out. Let's go check out the little bit that I did do. Let's see here. I built a new room, so we got a new room here. We're gonna be working in here today. We're going to be building several things in here, but just one of them today. Yeah, so built that. That's a room. I built it. Oh, I should look at the blocks. A lot of people probably don't know what the blocks are. These are laboratory blocks, chiseled. These are also laboratory blocks. They're just the base ones. And these are chiseled laboratory blocks. Nothing special. I think it's like stone and 1 quartz. Gives you 8. And this is Actually Additions lamp. So, yeah, that's what I did. And the lamps are pretty cool. I actually like these lamps. Where are they at? Here? Yeah. If you go with them with empty hand, you can just turn them on or off. Pretty cool. Good lamps. Something different. Tired of looking at glowstone. Or just hiding lights. You don't need to always hide lights. I usually do, but yeah. So what are we going to get to today? Well, first thing we're going to get to is a Nano Beacon. I want a Nano Beacon. I want to get it done. I just want to have all the buffs. I don't want to have to worry about food anymore. I don't want to worry about a lot of things. I want to have night vision. Bunch of buffs. And we're going to get them all. And this thing is pretty silly. It's pretty powerful. It's actually insanely powerful. I was already over here for a while because I know snow will mess with the assembler. So I can see it already creeped forward a little bit. So I'm going to get the snow out of the way so it doesn't mess it up when I'm building it. It just won't place the blocks with the assembler. And when you're dealing with the tier 4s, the tier 1s you might be able to figure out how to build. Tier 4s are a little confusing. So I'm just going to clear those out of the way real quick. I should have brought some placement blocks, but I didn't. So I believe it's 6 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully. If not, I'm going to be breaking it all and doing it all over again. Let's do that. And we're going to take this. And this thing is expensive, mind you. Say like the water breathing. You need 4 potions of water breathing, a bunch of mica, a modifier core, all that jazz, clear glass with enriched sand. It's not cheap. And the controller, let me see here. Nanobot should probably cover that. Just the expense of it. 4 other stars, some more mica, 2 tier 3s, tier 2, tier 1, so on and so forth. Stop creeping forward, please. You're going to make my day really hard. So, yeah, let's get this built really quick, though, before the creep happens. Think I'm at the right height? I hope so. It'll just place all the modifiers for us. It's trying. It's trying. Is it going to make it? I think it did. I think it did. Give me my message. Oh, it's saying no RF and multi-block assembly complete. Excellent. This thing also gives us flight, which is really cool. So, oh, that thing breaks too quick. Oh, I'm glitched. Save me. Save me. Am I really that glitched? Oh, that was horrifying. What is going on here? There's like a glitch block there somewhere, and I'm not going anywhere near it. So I'm going to throw that up there, do this, throw this on, go to main, hopefully get outside without being glitched. Do I have any light? I don't. I'll come back and throw a torch in there. I guess it doesn't matter if mobs spawn in there either way. Is it tier 4 on the top? So structure. Uh-oh, I broke 2 blocks and I don't know which is which. No, this will do it, right? Yeah, fantastic. And this should say completed again. There we go. And it's getting its RF, 400,000 RF. And if we go and check my buffs now, it's kind of silly. I have night vision, I have jump boost, water breathing, strength 2, resistance 3, which is insane. Regeneration 2, haste 2, fire resistance, and saturation 2. So even if I take damage now because the saturation is so high, you just keep healing and healing and healing and healing, which would have been great when I was dealing with the wither generators, but pretty cool nonetheless. Pretty cool. So yeah, we got this now. I'm gonna have to add some lights up here and light it up. I don't think I've lit up the other ones either yet, but I wanted to get this done. And I should be able to take these wings of bat now and just use them as a backup. Throw them in my bag. And yeah, I think as long as this thing stays chunk loaded, we have, you know, permaflight. So kind of moved weird because of that. Let's see here. Wow, look at all the glowstone lights. Why'd my map, why does it look kind of weird? It's like it looks weird. So right here. Oh, there we go. Normal map. That's not the right map though. Assembly complete. I already did that. Go to claim chunks. And I'm right here. Of course it's in between two chunks, but that's not a big deal. It's not like I'm playing on a server. Here we go. And for now on, we should, as long as this thing never runs out of power, we have permanent flight and all this other stuff, which is pretty silly. Not that this is a mod pack where you really have to worry about, you know, taking damage and all that jazz. The only time I'm ever going to run into it is when we get to the point where, what is that? I want a nanosuit helmet. That looks fantastic. Is when we fight the Chaos Dragon at some point, which I'm sure we'll do. But don't need that stuff. I'll keep snowballs. But yeah, now we have the Nano Beacon, which is amazing. Amazing. So let's head this way. That thing is super expensive. There's no chance you're getting that early game. That thing is ridiculous. Do I have a trash can around here? I do not need this. I don't need any food anymore. I don't even need to carry around coffee anymore. So let's get rid of that. Where are we going? We're gonna go work over there, and I got a chest set up. So let's get right to that one too. Another cool little thing. What I want to work on right here is going to be automating the atomic reconstructor, and I've got everything kind of set up. We're gonna do, you know, full automation of it for all these blocks. So, well, for these ones, for the Estonia, Diamantium, Void Crystal, Emeradic, Ethic Green, Ethic Quartz, Inori, Palace, and why do I have 2 Restonias? There should be 8. Yes, there's 8. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna automate this. So let's get this stuff out of my inventory because I don't need it. I don't know why I'm carrying around an extra brewing stand. Must have been when I was making the crafting. And I guess we'll just grab this stuff up here. We'll need that. We'll need placement blocks. We'll need this. We'll need a redstone torch. We'll need cable. Oh, that's a pattern. Did I make 2 of those patterns? Well, I'm just silly. Okay, so got the cable running back here, and we're gonna run it back a little further. You don't have to do it like this. I'm just gonna show you a way to do it. Pretty easy way, but really effective at the same time. We're gonna need, let's see here. How should I do this? Guess I could put it, I need this one. We're gonna get that down first, I guess, and work from there. So this is this level. That would be that. Okay, so the restructure is gonna go at the level right here, which is cool. Whoa, I'm doing crazy things. Then we're gonna take the placer, and that's gonna go right here. And oh, I'm going to need an importer. Not an importer, exporter. No, I don't. I got a crafter. What am I even talking about? Forgot how I set this up, or was planning to set this up. We're gonna put the crafter right there, I guess. We're gonna put the auto placer right here. Sounds good. What else do we need? We've got the destructor, which has one of the most awesome names ever. I'm just gonna throw that out there, and we're gonna throw that up there. Oh, that's going totally the wrong way. What do I do that? Destructor. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to put it one higher, aren't I? I need it to face down. Why is this so hard in my head right now? There we go. That works. That'll go there. We'll just bring the cables back here and throw one off to the side because, well, I'm just silly like that. Gonna do this, And that's our basic setup there. So when I do set up the crafting and put all these in the crafter, which I'll do right now, just so I don't forget, where are they? All right here. Oh. So when I put these in here, all the items will come in to get automatically put in the crafter. The crafter is going to put the block here, and then this is going to break it. Oh, that's why I had one of every block too, because I need to set up a filter. And we're going to tell this. Oh, I'm going to have to do this differently. I did it wrong. We'll get back to that anyway. I need the actually completed blocks to filter and not that. So we'll get to that in a bit. What else here? We're going to need, we've got that. We're going to need that. And I thought I had placement blocks. I probably just throw them back in the chest like a derp. And I'm going to need that. Anything else here? Possibly more of that. Okay. So, the way we're going to do this. Where do we want it at? We want this here, that there. That sounds good. Sounds good. Looks perfect. We're going to throw... This is a RF tool sensor. And it does pretty cool things. It can be used to automate a lot of things. Can I just turn that with a wrench? I think you can. So I need it pointing a certain direction to work properly. There we go. I want it that way, which is perfect. And we're going to grab these redstone wires. What this does, it's a sensor, so it senses things. And you can set what it sends to. It's set the block, and that's what we want. But you could do fluids, you can do growth, say in plants. You can do entities, so if you wanted to do the kind of reconstructor where you just drop items on the ground, you could do that one if you wanted to. Entities also counts players. Yeah, and there's one for just players as well. Entities do count as well. I do that as well. Hostile, some mobs. You know, all kinds of different triggers. Passive mobs, block. We're going to use block. So, what we're going to do... Oh, you're making me bump my head. Come here. Come here. Come here. We'll put you back in a bit. We're going to throw this here. Did I grab that? Is it on me? Oh, it's right here. We're going to use this timer. And we're just going to throw this one right here. And this timer doesn't really matter much. I'm just using it because I made it accidentally earlier. All this is really doing, it's pretty much going to do the same job as a redstone repeater when you set up the notches, so it slows it down. This is going to slow down the pulse. It's all it's doing. I'm only using the timer because it's going to slow down the pulse long enough. Otherwise, the placer is going to place too quickly in the deconstructor, or sorry, the destructor is going to break it, and the pulse is going to have time to turn off. So that's why I'm doing that. But if you want this 100% work and don't know what else to use, just use this. It's not that expensive. Timer is just, but for people who know, how to expend pulses and make them work different, slow them down. I guess it is a little expensive. Circuit plate. Oh, they're not that bad. It's mostly just redstone, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I built this thing a long time ago. Then I ended up using the other repeater, I think. Then I ended up not using it at all. Whoa. What did I do wrong here? Oh, that's why. I'm going to need a few more redstone wire. Okay, I'm back. I slept. I made all the blocks we need. Made myself a delicious, tasty cup of coffee, and I think I'm good to go now. I'm good to go. I switched over to a repeater just so it makes more sense to people, because using the timer is really wonky. I just want to use it because I have it, because I don't know what I'm going to use that timer for. Those timers are only really good if you want to set something for massive timing. I'm going to leave this on default setting. You can change it. I don't need it. This is literally just to slow down the pulse a bit. So that is all we're doing. What else here? That's there, that's there, that's there, that's there. We need to add blocks to the filter. Let's get stuff out of here. Do that. So we need this, and that, right? Yes. And we're going to throw that into here. And the reason we need this in here is because when we put a block here, say if I put redstone, it thinks if you don't have anything to filter, it will just break the redstone and never have a chance for the laser to fire and break it. This way, it is told only to break these blocks, so it isn't until these blocks are transformed that the destructor will actually fire and do its, magical destructor things. As for this here, I need to slow down the pulse, because if I don't, it actually gets gummed up. It'll reach a point where the destructor will break it too fast. It breaks the block too fast, and it tries to send the signal too fast, like when it comes back. It sends a signal too fast from the sensor to the reconstructor, and the reconstructor doesn't actually fire because it has a certain amount of time where it needs to turn on and turn off. So that is why we have a repeater there. And I think a vanilla one would work too. You probably need just set it on setting like 2, 3, or 4. Higher the better, the safer it is. But we're gonna do a quick test here, and it should work fine. If I don't need this many. Let's take 15. And we're gonna just throw those straight into the auto placer. Gonna take it, break it, take it, break it. There we go. There you go. That is an automated reconstructor. Simple as that. Give me this. The real test though is to go to our crafting and see if we can auto make this. And I don't think it's gonna be any issue. Well, I say, oh, it is going to be a giant issue. I forgot one step. I am such a derp. The crafter has nowhere to send the items right now. And I would have just ate my words if I went there and it didn't work. Everything's working perfectly. It's exactly how it should be. Well, if you want to place the blocks there, yeah, it's working perfectly. But if you want to have it actually automated, not so much. And I actually don't need that crafter. At least at the placer, because I don't think it can actually put items into the placer. Actually, let's test it. I don't think so. I think the Actually Additions mod does not like auto crafters, but let's test it. Let's test it real quick. I don't think it's gonna work though. I think I'm gonna have to use a buffer chest. Let's test it and not do that. That's just silly. Let's go to, what is it? What is it? Restonia? Restonia? Yeah, this stuff. Go here. How many were there? 22? 22. So if I go to 10, let's see if it's able to craft it. Well, I am wrong. I was right the first time. It is done. I thought I was going to have to use a buffer chest. It is pulling items in. It is working. That actually is nice because that even makes it even more compact. I was working with a couple of the Actually add-on machines in the past, and none of them would let me put a crafter. Maybe it was fixed. Hopefully it was fixed, because I was not able to export into their inventories with crafter. But that is cool. That actually makes that even more simple. And if you even want to make this more simple, like literally you could have this reconstructor touching this block, and you don't need this extra cabling at all. I just want to be able to hide it with some aesthetic blocks, probably these ones. So it's just this nice little tidy hidden, oops, we'll fix that, hidden area that you can only see the one little block in, and that's the thing. You'll see the laser fire, and that's about it. Can't do that one, but I can do here, so let's do there. And I want to hide this too, as much of this horrible looking stone as I can. Can I place off that? Of course not. Everything's going wrong. Everything is not going the way I want it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to witness this. It's just a horrible situation of me placing blocks in wrong places. But place one there, and that'll cover up most of it. And maybe some more there. And a line on top of this. Get as much of it covered up as possible. These blocks are cheap. I don't care. Do I have more of these? Tell me I have more. Did I really just use all those? Oh my. I'm a bad man. You know what? Let's not use these ones at all. And I don't even care about them because I'm probably not going to use those blocks again. So let's just use laboratory blocks. and just waiting for how many people call me a derp for this whole process of placing these blocks. And there you go. I just want this kind of little tunnel in there, and that works. Oop. If I really want to clean up, I'd do the back wall too. Then you'd only be able to see this. This is the only spot I can't do anything about. But yeah, that is an automated reconstructor right there. Boom. Just boom. Boom. Sorry. Easy peasy. I've seen a lot of other people do these. I'm going to come back here and look at this thing. I've seen a lot of other people do these things, and they make it so complicated. I don't know why. I mean, they're usually playing packs where they have access to the same mods that are in this, and they just overcomplicate it, or they do the droppy thing, and then the single item versions, which are, you know, fine and dandy if you want to do it that way. But if I want to do it that way, I'll just throw a stack on the ground, and it'd be quicker than this too. So I just want to be able to automate it within the system and not worry about it. So I think I'm going to end this video here. As always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. And I want you guys all to have a good one, as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.